The last time I covered a scrapped Pokemon, it was Gorochu, a lost evolution with some serious potential, and that run turned out to be one of my best I've ever done. But today, we're kind of going in the opposite direction. The Gen 2 beta, Space World, if you will, had its fair share of scrap baby Pokemon, and one of them really caught my eye, Meowsy. I've been thinking about this for years. It's a fantastic design, but let's be real, baby Pokemon, they aren't exactly built for solo runs, so how well can Meowsy handle Pokemon Yellow on its own? Like Gorochu, there's not much to go on for Meowsy outside of it just being part of the Meowth line. We have that to go on. So I just started there. I looked at other baby Pokemon, I used Meowth stats as a baseline, and here's the result. Pretty much what you would expect. Everything outside of speed falls into that 20 or 30 range. It's not great, but it's a baby, and babies aren't supposed to be great. To balance things out, I did give it a Gen 10 inspired learn set with a few tweaks. I swapped Growl for Tail Whip. I don't think this thing's gonna be growling at anything. I did replace Scratch for Payday, and later on we'll see things like Nasty Plot, Play Rough, pretty standard, and you guys will see how it plays out. Now this video is gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be live commentary. We're gonna go to live commentary mat in just a second, but I would like to hear what you think. Now should I do more of these? I could tighten them up, get them to around 40 minutes. This one's gonna be extremely long. I already know, I've already done the other little editing parts. And if you would like to try Meowsy for yourself, you can find the actual patch file in the description, the pinned comment, or on the community tab. I'm just giving this one out for free. This run isn't really about optimization. It's more of like an April Fool's style video, and I recorded it kind of just on a whim during the Scott's Thoughts Mew race. We'll eventually get to that video as well, so I'm kind of burnt out and I just wanted to do something kind of quick. So just sit back, enjoy the chaos, and just watch as I slowly lose my mind. Alright, so now we come to the moment of truth. Our very first battle. I mean, that's not bad damage. Oh no, we didn't knock it out. Okay. I think we might lose this one actually. I don't love that. Oh no. Go for string shot twice. Oh my god, okay. So luckily we picked up some potions. It's not a good start, to be honest with you. I think obviously with a Pokemon like this, you're probably gonna have to blackout grind. I don't think we'll be able to blackout grind immediately. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to blackout grind immediately. I guess let's just give this guy a shot. So what I did, I don't know what I covered in the intro because I'm just recording this off the cuff and I'll record the intro later, but okay, string shot, good. Basically, I'm predicting this thing to be really awful early. Its stats are so bad and its moves are just so, normal. But we get some pretty good moves in the late game, so I'm hoping that it'll kind of even out. If you didn't know, this is a blind run. Alright, so now we're just going to do some wild encounters. I have 2 trainers that I can do in here, but the goal right now for a blind run setting is that you should probably see... Oh, I could have just done 1 battle and been level 8. You at least want to see if you can blackout grind. The Diglett's fast. He's going to hit us pretty hard. We have no defense. We have 10 in defense right now. So I need to go ahead and buy... we're playing Yellow version, by the way. Yellow is a version that I've never played for a cross-gen run, but I did do the work to get that ready for us. There was a guy. Can we go back? Use this audio and go back and like freeze frame that? There was a guy that popped up. Jump scared. I just got jump scared. I was about to say, why do I have so much money? And Payday, guys. Payday gives a minuscule amount, but when it's the only move that you got, it starts to add up. I was able to afford... I felt like I was just rich right there, honestly. Let's see how bad this goes. Outspeed, take a lot of damage. We actually do a lot of damage in return. We got crit. You know what? I don't even have the resets up. Hang on. There we go. Since this is a blind run, I'm just going to count that as a reset. If this is like a live stream, I probably would be like, no harm, no foul. We're not going to count that. So if he doesn't get a crit, he immediately crit. All right, Meowsy, we're off to a great start. It's important to get this done now because who knows what level we're going to need for Brock. Maybe I don't know. I do have some... No crit. Okay, we made it. So we did our first blackout grind ever. And we're going to get scratched, taken down, and we can rinse and repeat. Hopefully we can rinse and repeat. I didn't level up right there, so it's going to be the same exact battle. So when we're looking at Brock, this is a blind run, but you can also take a very educated... Hey, crit immediately. What is up? What's up, brother? Why are you critting all the time? I'm trying to make a point here. No crit. I got the crit. I'm the critter. Okay, so let me try to get my thoughts in here. This is gonna sound rambly because I'm just doing live, trying to play at the same time. We just did a run a while ago with a 40 base power move on Brock, and that was Kabuto. Kabuto has like 80 a crit. Uh-oh, look at Meowsy, guys. He's tanking the crit and still winning the battle. This thing is a monster. Watch out, we got a new top tier Pokemon on our hands. Okay, let me get back to this point. Kabuto has like 80 base attack, starts off with Scratch. So pretty good, but for Brock, it needed to be, I think level 14 to 15 didn't make a difference for the Geodude, but you want to be level 15 for Brock to hit the damage rounding and all that kind of stuff. But Meowsy, I don't even have its stats pulled up in front of me. Why did I walk that way? I don't have the stats, but it has like, what, 20, 25 base attack? It does get same type attack bonus on Payday, but it's also weaker defensively, whereas Kabuto's like a defensive behemoth. So when you make up the difference between the two right there, I don't know. Level 18? Level 18 at minimum is probably going to be it, because we know the damage ranges from a run like Kabuto, which I think is the most recent, you know, normal type resisted Brock, pound your head against it type run that we had. So it's not going to look good. I definitely think that we at least do this to level... I don't know. I'm confused here. I'm trying to get my... It's a little bit early in the day. I don't have any excuses. Enjoy this video, by the way, because there's no script. Not even that. There's not even no script. I don't even have the inspiration. I'm playing it live, so, you know, haven't done this in a while. So what I'm going to do... Level 15 is probably the safe bet to at least try Brock, because we can do blackout grinding forever. Meowsy's weak. We got 13 defense at level 11, so we're very weak. I could probably do this all day long, and I don't know. We'll come back at like level 13. We'll give Brock like a college, the old college try at level 13. So let me do this a few more times and we'll be right back. All right, we have our level 13, and I guess the only thing to do is let's hop into the rock solid Pokemon trainer. No intro because I know we're not going to be able to do it. Yellow version, only going to go for tackle, and it hits quite hard. Honestly, with one, yeah, this would easily be doable if Meowsy wasn't a piece of paper. So there we go. Not necessarily a blackout, we're just going to count it like that. I guess the only other thing to do, I have some trainers I can go pick up. It's getting to that point to where this is slowing down a good bit, and it's not our only option. Like, we can go through the forest, we can battle, you know, wild Pokemon. There are a couple of trainers left down here. I did turn off encounter, so it's going to be quite tedious, but let's go pick up these trainers. I instantly regret putting the encounters back on because I don't think I'm going to have to wild grind. And I'm just running away from everything. Pokemon Yellow's encounter rate inside of Viridian Forest is honestly absurd. Every individual thing that you step on has a 20%. I could probably look at the game code and give you the exact number, but I'm not going to do that. 20% chance every time you walk. So awful. To be honest with you, I will probably just go out of here and just turn the encounters back off because I'm so annoyed. I've encountered like 57 Pokemon just on the backtrack here. So Pancake is now level 14. It's probably going to be level 18, guys, so don't get your expectations up. We actually get Bite at level 16. Maybe level 16 we could do it. I don't know. As of this moment, I have no plans of optimizing this run. This Pokemon's not great. and it's going to be on the cross-gen list, competing with the likes of Mega Mewtwo. So I think you guys can already just know that, you know, and I'm going to be real with you guys. I only made the overpowered Pokemon, the cross-gen tier list. I only made it go to C tier, maybe D. I think it's C. I can actually just look that up. Hang on. Yes, D tier. Just because, I mean, I don't want to run a Pokemon much worse than that. And if we're just like in comparison of the power scale of the stuff that we usually run, you know that Meowsy's not even going to be ranked. He's going to be like a 0 out of 100. So at a certain point, like, what's the point of taking something and saying, hey, you're a 0 out of 100, but I can make you a 25 out of 100. That doesn't interest me that much. Now, take it on the opposite direction. Like if you get something that's like a, I don't know, a 65 or a 70 out of 100, and I'm thinking, hey, I can make this a 75 or an 80 or something like that. That's exciting to me. Making something from a 90 to a 95, that's a lot of work. But taking something from a 0 to 25, waste of my time. Now, I'm not saying Meowsy's a waste of my time. There's a reason we're doing Meowsy. I think the design is like top tier. I think about it every day. Every day that I think about it, it's a scrap Pokemon. They never wanted to release it. And I think about this Pokemon and I'm like, was it not good enough for you? Is Meowsy not cute enough for you? So it just really weighs on me heavy, to be honest with you. Anybody else think about Meowsy at night? What about the, I don't know how much editing I'm gonna do for this video, but there's also other baby Pokemon that you can find in the Space World, or I guess the Pokemon Gold beta version. There's a baby Tangela, which I hate Tangela, so, you know, I'm glad it got scrapped. There's a baby Paris called Para. That one's crazy. That one would be so bad. Let me know down below if you'd be interested in baby Paris run, because it sounds awful. Now, honestly, you know, I know a little bit about Parasect. I know a little bit about Paris. I've done those runs multiple times. They're bad and good at the same time, you know? So it makes you wonder what an even worse stat version of those Pokemon would actually be. Now, what's interesting is that I actually, you know, we kind of like, we gave it the bad baby stats, but I also gave it a pretty good modern learn set later. So what I'm thinking is going to happen is that we're going to be stuck here and I'm going to be like yapping for like, you know, 15 minutes just on the Brock split, just talking about whatever I want to talk about. And we're going to get to the late game and it's just going to be like, oh, nasty plot. We're just going to destroy everything. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what modern Paris gets. I don't know what modern Tangela gets. I don't know if I even want to know. Some knowledge is forbidden and you shouldn't look it up. Some things you're better off not knowing. You know what I'm saying? All right, we just had a blackout. We're level 16 now. We got Bite. Significantly stronger, 30 base power stronger. Let's see what Brock looks like now. Oh, that's some, whoa, I crit. Oh, I might do more damage as a non-crit. Okay. Meowsy, okay. I don't like bind. Can I get like a... Okay, thank you. Thank you, my God, it's lasting the whole time. You know, not the best. I do see some potential here. I think I'm gonna hop right back in it. Maybe we go, there's usually always a break point to where it's not even worth it to use defense curl, so I'm gonna use double. I crit again. Oh, that's some damage right there, but we took a lot of damage. That's gonna be our Achilles heel. Can we get, yeah, turn 1 bide. Oh, it lasts 3 turns. Oh man, we're doing some damage. Okay, if you just use like bite or something. Oh, we won? I knew it. Okay. Yeah, so the increased bite damage and some slight bite luck does allow you just to get by. That's pretty good. I mean, if you ever want to optimize this run, yeah, level 16 seems to work okay. There we go. I don't need to buy. We've over leveled a little bit. I think just even at a high level, I want to use Payday. Let me get off what I was just saying. I want to use Payday, coin scattering everywhere. We're getting rich. We get there, we walk into the Celadon Mart in a little bit. I'm poisoned, cool. We walk into the Celadon Mart and we just have so much. We have bags and bags, like trash bags full of money and we're just like, give me all the vitamins. That sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Normally I don't train. I don't know. Oh man. Oh. I'm ashamed of myself. And I just hoped I saved it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be trying to press on with Meowsy, to be honest with you. I mean, we won, but I gotta use a potion. I see that somebody took a clip of my video and they were like, man, you gotta love this guy's accent. And it was just like me saying the word firepower. Firepower. I probably slipped out a little bit too country for that one, but you know, it is what it is. But I guess I'm torn right now, guys. Here's what I'm torn about. I don't know if I want to do an optimized version of this run. I mean, by the time, like, let's say I take this video and I cut it down into something that's like feasible for me and I dub over some stuff, I add in some transitions. Am I supposed to be, did I walk back and forth twice? I'm losing it. But by the time I get everything cut down, edited, everything's good, like, you know, do I want to do like, you know, 2 more runs of Meowsy? Do I want to take a deeper look into the numbers and all that kind of stuff? Like, do I really want to? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll see like what we're feeling right now, because it could turn out, let's catch this. It could turn out that Meowsy's better than like Regieleki. But then at that point, it kind of opens up another can of worms for me, like on the terms of like, I always like to be fair to Pokemon. And I think Regieleki would greatly prefer to be in Pokemon Yellow, if we're being honest right now. So, I don't know. We got Yellow. I'm playing Yellow version today. I don't really want to talk every second just to like fill up the dead air. I'm trying hard not to do that. A lot of thoughts and stuff that just pop in my head that while we're doing a blind run, I'm going to do the Super Nerd, and I'm probably going to do... I'm probably just going to fight Raticate Grunt because it's such a good battle. And we'd probably like to be level 20. I don't know if we'll make it there. Why do I want to fight the Hiker? There's like something coming over me right now that's like, hey, just fight the Hiker. Just do it. You could just tail whip. Or tail up twice. Okay, not quite as much damage as I'd like. But look, here's the bright side. I can do it. Toss a little payday out. We get paid. Probably triple bite. 1 defense curl, triple bite. This is getting a lot closer than I would like. I didn't mean to payday. Oh no. Oh God, help me. Oh Jesus Christ. You know what, on second thought, let's not fight the Hiker. What about this guy? What about this guy? Let's see how this goes. Oh, we're playing Yellow version. He doesn't have Raticate. He's significantly nerfed. And I feel like it's gonna happen where I lose my train of thought several times. But basically, this is like a test run of a Yellow assembly so that I can do some runs that maybe have a slightly worse Brock split. And they can just, I mean, they're in the How Overpowered series, so they can easily take the tougher late game battles of Yellow. And I think a Pokemon like Mega Rayquaza would be a Pokemon that's perfect for Pokemon Yellow. So we'll just have to see. That's my initial thoughts on it, but we'll see if everything's going good. I'll have to like update the engine to do like self-lowering moves, but I think we should be fine. But this is like a test run for that Pokemon. Honestly, pretty powerful right there. Oh man, that was pretty powerful too. The Stab Bite is, okay, we lost. But the Stab Bite is pretty strong though. I mean, you don't love that you're sitting here at 8 resets and over an hour in, just, you know, in Mount Moon. We didn't get the one shot. That's okay. Man, if he didn't use Bite, we got 15 health. We're not poisoned. And Smog is like the worst move in the game, so we pick up the win. What do you guys think about the Hurt Sprite? I actually opened Meowsy's eyes because they're closed on the regular Sprite. And I use circles instead of squares, so we're moving on up in the world. Now we actually learned Bubble Beam. I don't know how helpful Bubble Beam is going to be. I mean, the Hikers of the world, the Rock Tops of the world, it'd be great. But just like me fighting the Hiker earlier, you can't confuse Pancake. Come on. The curiosity is going to get the best of me right here, so I need to know if you could indeed fight Misty. Level 20. I think we outspeed the star. You, yeah. Our strategy right now. Oh man, our special's bad. Just that water gun hit us so hard. X defend, great. Now if we can get lucky. Oh man, that well, oh my god, okay. You know what? Meowsy, you're not ready, brother. I actually ran into this guy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a common mistake in blind runs that I make personally is I take the fastest path out of here. And I usually run into this guy. And it's okay on a blind run, like, it's fine. As usual, we pick up all the rare candies. We'll pick up every single one of them. And we'll just go straight into rival number 2. My biggest fear of something like this is that I mess up my recording and like I'm sitting here talking and nothing's recording. God, that does so much damage. This Pokemon is gotta be the most frail Pokemon I've ever used. Now Tail Whip would be great here because we just took a sand attack. God help me. Don't miss, 66%, not that bad. Everything's critting me. Stop it. I guess the answer here, I feel like, I mean, we're playing a baby Pokemon. Like, it's probably normal to be like, oh man, I feel weak right now. I feel so weak. And I guess that's normal. If I don't get like I'm having intrusive thoughts right now. I haven't cussed in one of my videos. I do on streams. I haven't cussed in one of my videos in so long. And I just almost let it out. You're stuck here at 50% accuracy on this Sandshrew. Like the AI just says, hey, I'm just gonna sand attack twice in a row. It's infuriating. How did that not? It's a range. Hooray, it's a range. Stop sand attacking turn 1 and turn 2. And turn 3, oh no. Maybe we should blackout grind on this. Maybe that's our best course of action. I don't love it. I also don't hate it. I never do that. I'm gonna bang my head against it a little bit and see. Leer's awful because in a growl. I mean, just look, I'm gonna reset. Look at our stats. We took 1 Leer, 1 growl. We're at 18 attack. I wonder how many, I wish I knew how many Pokemon at level 5 or like level 6 or 7, like before level 10, would have more than 18 attack. Cause it's pathetic. Meowsy's not pathetic. Meowsy's the best Pokemon in the world, but Spearo's pathetic for doing that to us. Shame on you. All right, take a peck. Pickle peck, pick a pepper. Okay, we took a bite. Now things are getting rough. Turn 1 sand attack. No, it's not. No, not even turn 2. See, this thing used sand attack on turn 3, but only after I got growled turn 1. And this thing's probably gonna start using quick attack. Hyper Fang. Buddy. Was that necessary? I honestly think I just stopped talking until I beat it. At this point, like, what are we gonna have, like 100 resets and I'm just gonna be sitting here talking after every one? So the bad thing there is that we get leered and it doesn't even stick because we level up right after it. And of course we take the sand attack. Only 1, 66% chance. I missed the bite. I get the 1 shot, okay. Tail Whip. Oh. I gotta edit that out. I just cussed. No! Okay, buddy. Roll the dice, 50-50 shot. Whoever hits this, we can get out of here together, buddy. Just hit the move. Yes. Yes, okay. Man, this early game has not been the best, and you knew it wouldn't be just because of the stats, really. Honestly, right now it's the defense that's getting me. Our speed's honestly pretty good. Bite's a decent move, like it can carry you pretty far, but it's just like a long battle like that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna accrue some wealth here. We're gonna accrue some wealth. We're gonna payday a little bit. So Nugget Bridge, you already know. You already know. Do I even need to say it? The highest cluster. We're talking in the entire game. Like when you take the entire game, you lay it down in front of you and you're looking and you're going, hey, What part of the game has like the most back-to-back-to-back mandatory trainers in the entire game? Is it Victory Road? Nah. Is it Silph? No. It's right here, guys. Nugget Bridge, the path to Bill's house. This is where the single highest cluster of mandatory battles takes place. So if you can make... Don't do it, please. Oh, Meowsy, you scare me. Single highest cluster. Yes, put the subscribe notification on the screen, future me, and call it a day, and let's just skip ahead, because let's just skip. Cut ahead. Okay, I have to say something about that. Did I keep in how many times is like I used bot, Geodude uses defense curl? It happened so many times. 1 HP. Awful. That's why we needed Bubble Beam. Alright, we finally done it. We're past Nugget Bridge. We're at the end. I'm gonna tell you guys a random story I thought about. I kind of like blocked out of my memory. When I first played Let's Go Eevee, you can play Pikachu or Eevee, but Eevee can get Payday, or you can learn Payday. And this wasn't even like that long ago, probably during like COVID times, I would imagine, maybe like a little bit before that. No, it had to be during COVID times. But like, I would just use Payday a lot. And I would just make so much money just using Payday. Now, obviously, you know, maybe not the world's best strategy. God, that crit. But I had a lot of money. I used Payday a lot. And I just think about it because I just love using Payday. Now this battle, oh man, this battle. For example, the rocket, the nugget rocket at the end that you fight, the battle gave me like 450 experience. I used Payday twice to finish off his Pokemon, and it gave me an extra 90, which is like a pretty significant little chunk. Like that's like a fifth. Man, is this impossible? I'd really like to get Bubble Beam. It's kind of sad that we can't just get through it. Now I could save a turn there. I think I need to Tail Whip. It keeps using Harden and it makes double Bubble Beam. What you gonna do? Nothing. I might cut my losses here soon. I think I can just go straight. I Gen 1 missed the bite. Okay. Cool. And he crit. I Gen 1 missed the bite and he crit. I'm not even giving the Starmie the satisfaction. Like, I'm resetting, brother. Like, I'm not. My time's too valuable to sit there and just take it. What? So I can have some footage of Meowsy get knocked out for the 19th time or whatever? We're not doing that. No. Not on my watch. Double bite. If we don't Gen 1 miss and we just get tackled, that's perfectly fine. Now, I'm just... Okay, Tail Whip. That ensures, like, when the inevitable X defend or the Harden comes up... What am I saying? What I meant to say was, hey, just crit, you idiot. Just crit. That's all you gotta do. Just crit and you'll win this battle. Forget everything I just said. Bubble Beam. We're now blowing bubbles. If you can imagine Meowsy just blowing out bubbles, give this video a like, because that's a good image. Everybody's happy now. I'm pretty glad to have that out of the way now, but obviously in the future, probably going to level 25 would be your best bet. The disparity between attack and special and the effective power probably means that Bubble Beam's just not even good. All right, no hypnosis. We got dig. We can actually learn dig. Payday. I love Payday. I like the candy bars too, honestly. Anything named Payday is pretty good, honestly. I like Payday a lot. It makes me it makes me really sad that in the Persian video, I think Persian's a very good Pokemon. Very underrated in Gen 1. But in the optimized version of that run, we don't even learn Payday. We just skip over it. And it makes me sad. Like, I would love for the extra money to matter, but it just doesn't. God, we can't one-shot the Pidgeys. Are we watching? I just feel like we're sitting here waiting to be sand attack, but it looks like we're fine. Yeah, with that quick attack, its fate is sealed. I guess I'm gonna go a 10 repel route. I can't see Meowsy being a Pokemon that wants to rush the Mark by. I just can't see it, so I'm gonna assume that we're gonna probably try to pick up everything that we can and just try. Oh, never mind. I just had an epiphany moment for a singular second. I was thinking, hey, what if we just use Bite on Misty? We've used that strategy before. Sometimes it's pretty good, but I just don't think we have the tankiness to make it matter. Like, we're gonna Meowsy's gonna be 6 feet under, if you know what I'm saying, way before we get to make use of that. Oh, body slam. I done forgot about body slam, guys. We've been sitting here talking, and I done forgot. Meowsy learns body slam. The only thing sitting in our way is a Nidoran, and I have no... He's getting digged. I'm not even wasting my time going for another move. I already know he's gonna survive and it's gonna do something annoying, so no, 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 not today. That's what I tell my kid when she does something wrong. No, no, no. And she shakes her head no. It's the cutest thing ever. Not as, well, yeah, she's cuter than Meowsy, but it's close. It's like our neck and neck. All right, gentleman candy. Let's just stomp over. We're gonna return a new leaf. We're gonna stomp all over rival number 3. Body slam now. Lots of damage. We got bubble beam. Easy, and we got body slam in the, not a mirror match. I think Meowsy should have been the mascot rather than Eevee. Pikachu and Eevee. That's just my opinion on it. I like Meowsy a lot. I actually like Meowth. I know Meowth was popular, but at the end of the day, he was evil. And the only Meowth that you really get to know through like the anime and stuff is a talking Meowth. And what kind of unrealistic expectations does that set up for you? Very. Because, I mean, you go catch a wild Meowth, it's just gonna purr and meow and stuff. And you're like, why isn't it talking in a Brooklyn accent? Does every Meowth do that? No. The answer is no. Lieutenant Surge, baby. Okay. There you go. I don't even know if I should have, like... I should have healed, probably. Oh, X speed. What happened there? Why did I do so little damage? I have to look at the footage later. I'm not gonna know, but like... Man, surely a dig... I'm confused on that. It felt like I did less than half. Okay, we got growled. I probably got growled because that looks like about how much damage it did. And we just crit. Just crit. That's the answer for that's the answer for everything. Now Meowsy, for some reason, just like its other counterparts, can also learn Thunderbolt. This is in Gen 1, so please, Jim, save your comment for telling me that it shouldn't learn that. I gotta refrain myself. I could go on the hugest tangent right now about like people who like comment and tell me like, it shouldn't do this, like you shouldn't do that. Why? Why should I do that? Tell me why. Give me one reason why I shouldn't spend my free time the way I want to. Go ahead and tell me why. Tell me why you're now the authority on Pokemon, how people can play Pokemon. Go ahead and tell me that. You sound like a Karen. I suspect that the route to Celadon will be quite easy. Oh no, we can't one-shot these. Oh no. We can one-shot those. Maybe not as bad as I thought. Okay, I was about to just like go on a spiel and just say, hey, this path's gonna be really easy and we can probably skip over. But I got poison turn 1, which is the best case scenario. I think the Gorochu video, we had to get poisoned and keep that poison for a while just to avoid that, because that part is terrible in a lot of runs. That's all I'll say about it. But I think we're probably good now. I don't like that the body slam couldn't one-shot a Caterpie, but you know, it is what it is. And I guess before we skip ahead, here's what I'm kind of interested in. Can Bubble Beam one-shot a Cubone? No. I guess since that answer's no, then the Thunderbolt's probably not. Why crit? We're getting lucky on the crit. Anyway, we got the tools required here. It might be annoying. We might have to heal. We might have to use some of our resources, but I think we're gonna be just fine here overall. That's just part of reality with Meowsy here. But just for we'll keep it rolling here because I suspect that this is gonna be not good. Absorb, okay. Oddish is just so annoying. Like, if I had to like make a list of like the most annoying Pokemon in a solo challenge, Oddish would have to be top 5 because Oddish always stands out to me as just like, okay, can you one-shot it, or is it going to paralyze you and then just make your life miserable for a few minutes? You know, that's more than most Pokemon could even say. A lot of Pokemon, like, I don't have a good example on top of my head, but like, who's ever thought about the Nugget Bridge Rattata or something, you know? Who's ever thought about that? Nobody. Oh, we got paralyzed. Speak of the devil, we got paralyzed from the oddish. And we're getting sand attacked. Okay, thank God. Crisis averted. Jesus. You know, we got burned in this battle. We're not having the best of luck. But like when you see the bubble beam only do like half, like oh man. Look at these battles. That's just, the stats just aren't there. The learn set I enjoy. If this learn set was on Persian, forget about it. We're talking like top 3 Pokemon ever. Not ever, but just in terms of Gen 1. But on Meowsy, when you're having like 20s in your stats, not the best. I think here we just go on the standard path. Rocket Hideout is going to be the best choice. And since I don't plan on doing an optimized run at the moment, I'm gonna just pick up a luxury. You know, we got Payday, we're getting extra money. We don't have Payday anymore, but we did. Getting that extra cash money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna pick up some PP ups. PP ups are something that you would never pick up in an optimized run. Very certain circumstances you might, but for the most part you don't. So I am gonna pick them up and just use them on Body Slam. Because I suspect that we're gonna run into some problem later. Like I'm hoping that we can get to level 40. I'm hoping we can get to level 40 and just be like, oh, there you go, level 40, nasty plot. Learn some good special moves and you're good to go. You can sweep the entire game. But I suspect that our lower defense and just bad stats will just come back and just haunt us pretty bad. Also, I have no clue how I'm gonna edit this. And I guess by that, what I mean by that is I have no idea how I'm gonna do like music transitions. I don't know if you guys get any technical like into my music. Like if you're listening into the background, it's like, oh yeah, he's doing like these soft fades into like these little voiceless transitions for like 2 seconds, and then he's going into talking, and the music's changing when he changes the scenery. I don't know if anybody cares about that stuff, or if anybody notices that kind of stuff. But when you're just doing live commentary like this, I'm not waiting until I walk into the Rocket Hideout and then waiting like, you know, a perfect second, and then I'm playing in the music and then I start talking. I'm just kind of just talking. So I don't know how I'm going to work the editing. I'm probably going to do it very lazily and just like make sure it kind of fits and whatnot. We got Jesse and James coming up here. I think they're done. Usually they're kind of non-factors if you have the moves that we have. I do think Thunderbolt, if you looked at it, probably does. God, that's so pathetic. I don't say it does more than dig, but I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know. God, so you can see like we're doing good, and like our moves are pretty good at this point. I think I forgot a high money. I'm gonna go grab that real quick actually. Is we on B1 or B2? I'm gonna go up to B1. I'm gonna have to fight a guy. This is a guy you never fight. I think there's been like one time, maybe Shedinja, the Shedinja video, which funnily enough was the only other like cross-gen type run that I don't actually rank because it felt so bad to play. But yeah, I'm gonna leave. You have to fight 2 guys if you leave out to the top right here. Something you don't normally see, and these battles aren't great. And I think when I say most people don't normally see these, it's just like, I mean, if you think about it, I think most people are just like, well, Scott doesn't, I'm actually gonna go heal, why not, it's a blind run. Scott doesn't do the Rocket Hideout at all. He just gets the Pokédoll and just skips it. And if he wants to go in there, he'll fight one guy, go grab the rare candy and just be done with it, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of you guys probably just never see the Rocket Hideout, which is kind of sad. Like it's just been reduced to like this glitchy part of the game where we can learn Double Edge, and there's a nugget. I'm gonna get this extra nugget down here. I want to say that. But it's just been reduced to like, for the vast majority of people, because Scott's like such a big channel and he's so influential on a lot of people, like to the point now where I think a lot of people just straight up, like if you go find a random, you know, 100 subscriber channel, there's a chance they're just using Scott's overlay that he lets them use. So he's so influential over a lot of people that they're gonna say, oh well, Scott skips the Rocket Hideout and I'm gonna do it too. So nobody does it, nobody plans around it, like nobody knows like how bad Giovanni 1 can be if you're a Pokemon that doesn't have an answer for this or that. You know what I mean? Kind of a side tangent, but I think it's a little sad. Like, we can argue the semantics of it all day. Like, is skipping the Ghost Marowak a glitch? I think so, and I don't run any glitches in my runs. But also at the same time, you can look at some other recent videos. Do I think something absolutely absurd? Okay, I should swap over to Thunderbolt. Something absolutely absurd, like using the dig underground paralysis trick to be invulnerable so you can get past an encounter and not counting that as a glitch and just allowing that to happen. Do I think that's absurd? Yes. Would I do it? No. But if somebody else wants to do it, by all means, go ahead. If you want to use the Pokemon, the Pokedoll to skip Pokemon Tower, hey brother, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I just don't. For me, that's just not. I want to play the whole game, right? And this is what we're gonna get with a live video like this. I'm just gonna be going on a tangent, and I think I'm gonna regret. Already, I can feel the regret seeping in of walking into Erika's room. I feel like I'm gonna regret it. Let's find out. The moment of truth. We got Erika coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Erika is the most nerfed gym leader coming from Pokemon Red and Blue over to Yellow. So, I mean, she leads with a Tangela, for Christ's sake. So that did a lot of damage. Okay. Erika, I'm sorry, please. Erika, no. Alright, maybe I didn't quite think this out. That does a lot of damage. We're so weak. Okay, that does a lot of damage too. Okay, we're not ready. We're not ready. Meowsy, level 33 is a good level, but when you have stats this bad, like, level 38 is basically gonna be what we need. We need to be like, okay, a normal Pokemon will be ready at level 33. Meowsy, give him 5 extra levels. That's probably how we're gonna have to approach this playthrough. So by the way, there is some good news about this ROM. This is like almost like a test for the, you know, the new version of Yellow that I'm making, just to kind of go along with my other runs. I'm poisoned right now, and I've already cured it. I don't know why I did that, but basically, I have gotten rid of the overworld poison ticks completely. Before, I used to have a version of the game, and like I change versions so often, like assemblies and like tweaking stuff. Something happened, and what you had to do before this, what I had to do personally, was so buckle in. This is going to be quite a story. What we had to do was a universal Pokemon randomizer friendly way to get rid of the poison ticks in the overworld, so it's just not overbearing on anybody watching, myself included. And it worked for a while, and I guess I tweaked some stuff, and like something didn't work, and all of a sudden it came back, and like when I'm doing live streams it looks awful. So what I did was the non-universal Pokemon randomizer friendly thing, where I just took it and I just completely deleted lines and code and stuff like that. So now it doesn't matter. I can probably sell double edge. I probably don't need double edge right here. I need the Silph scope. Hang on guys, I'm organizing my inventory. All that is to say that I deleted some lines, and now even when we're poisoned, it doesn't do the awful screen flash in the overworld, and I just confirmed that it works. So that's pretty exciting. That's pretty good. I also want to change the gray. I could probably pause it. Let's not pause it. The gray out here, all the gray Pokemon, Lavender Town, the gray color, it's weird. It's a very weird color to me, and I want to change it. Are you going to mirror move, Thunderbolt, and paralyze me? Am I calling my own shot of death? No, I crit. Meowsy's a pretty good little critter, if you haven't noticed. I think, I don't know why I digged. I was wanting to say, hey, I got dig for the Ghastlies, so this will actually be a pretty easy segment. Looks like we're gonna cruise here. Okay, I think we can take out the Ghastlies pretty easy. Pokemon Tower's done. But I will say it's been quite a while since I picked up high money items like in the Rocket Hideout inside of Pokemon Tower. So we're really getting the money here. I'm curious how much we'll be able to buy. It's getting kind of close to that time where we pretty much have to buy, or our stat experience is going to start. There's like an ebb and flow here. Money that you can get versus training and stat experience. So as stat experience goes up, you can buy less vitamins because you can't use them as much. So there's a fine balance. And I think that after this, we'll just talk about it in a minute. Ghastly's not too bad, you just seen it. All right, what I think that this run needs is a heaping helping of cycling road bikers. I think I'm gonna fight all of them. We're kind of weak, but we do have 21 body slams, 10 digs. We got some special moves. I think we'll be all right. I'm gonna save some of the digs if I can, because I don't know if it'll one-shot some of these. Ooh, slash. Slash would have more effective power than body slam. I'm clicking my controller and I can't. I'm sorry if you're hearing that in the background. Sometimes I just impulsively do that. Normally I don't record while I'm playing, so whatever. But slash would have more effective power. With our speed, it would always crit. We're not gonna be boosting our attack. We're gonna be boosting our special later in the game. I think we just take it. I think we take it over body slam. You can see 196 effective power. It's as strong as dig would be for one turn. Or not quite, but in a couple of levels it will be. I think we do that. That's the play. I love slash. And like this is kind of like the middle of the game, and I do think it's a pretty good time for it. God, dig that's pathetic. I almost got outpaced there. That was such low damage. Man. Maybe we just spam slash. I mean, I think a couple of level ups and it's just gonna be just as strong as anything else we got. It's stronger than a super effective dig already. I'd like to level up and see, but I don't know. We fought 3 bikers already. Actually, looks like level 37 didn't increase its power. I'm sure it's like a rounding type thing. Where do we go? Right here, if you go straight down, you'll run into this guy. And if you just go straight down right here, you run into the next guy. And I guess like I finally get to show a little bit of these. I usually skip it because it's just like not really that interesting. Okay, Muck uses minimize. But this is like the spot, especially if you have dig or you just have a Pokemon that can kind of like handle these Pokemon in like a couple of hits or something like that. If this is like any efficient at all, this is the spot. Like this is the spot to go grind. This final biker specifically right here is like really, really good. He has 2 Weezings on the team. If you have a way to deal with stuff, especially if you have psychic damage, this one's so good. I do find that if you have psychic damage and like you're a pretty good Pokemon, you probably don't have to do this. But this one just gives like, I don't have numbers in front of me and I probably never will, and I'll never come back and edit this to tell you, but like, if you look at the, okay, wow, that thing almost took us out in one hit. But this is a big battle for experience. You can see that we're level 39 now. What we're gonna do is go to the Safari Zone. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Meowsy's taking a nap. Don't worry about what he's doing over there. But I'm just gonna pick up the normal stuff. I'm gonna pick up the vitamins. I'm gonna pick up the full restore. We're gonna get our stuff and we're gonna be good. And then we are going to kind of just see. I guess at this point, I'm going to see if I can just make it through the rest of the game without any significant grinding. Because we're about to hit a huge, huge power spike. You already know. Like, we're 1 level off of Nasty Plot. And I'm kind of hoping this is where things start to kind of snowball. It's been a long, long time since I've done a 10 Repel Vermilion Vi. I don't remember how many Super Repels that you have to buy. So at this point, I gotta do the math in my head real quick. I guess we'll just do this live. Usually you buy 4 Repels in Vermilion, and then you buy 9 Super Repels. Now, for some reason, this is another side tangent. I don't see anybody else do that for some reason. And it's like, you figure at least one person would just copy what I do, since I don't know. It's neither here nor there. You figure at least somebody would copy me, but it doesn't matter. We need 1 Super Repel to go down to Cinnabar. We need another one to make it through the entirety of Pokemon Mansion. And then we need 3 for Victory Road. So we need 5. That's the number. You buy 1 extra Repel just so you can do it like that. Inventory management's a breeze. Doesn't even matter. That's why you do it. It's not like I keep stuff like that a secret. I show it all the time. I talk about it in some videos. I talk about it in streams. So what's up? You know what I mean? Like, am I being disrespected? What do you think? I'm just gonna buy all the TMs. It's Pokemon Yellow. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it's Pokemon Yellow, so that means that Mimic is the strongest move in the world. So I will be picking that up. If you're playing Pokemon Yellow and you're not using Mimic, you're doing something wrong, because in the late game, it seems like every single fight has a move that the computer's just like, please don't steal this move, because if you do, it'll destroy my entire life. So we are gonna do that. Sell everything, we don't learn anything. And I guess I need to make a decision on vitamins. I think we're pretty good on speed. I think first and foremost, you look at calciums and you just go, how much does 7 cost? I can afford 7, and that's probably just what I'm gonna buy, to be honest with you. I don't think there's anything else. I could probably sell a full restore. You know, no, I'm fine. I think 7 calciums will offset the difference. I'm level 39. I do wish I was level 40 right now. So what I think I'm going to do is go down to Erika, and we're just going to see if I can just power through it now that I'm like 6 levels higher than I was when I tried earlier. And if I can do that, I should be in a great position, to be honest with you. Oh, we got Slash. I forgot. Like, we also have Slash. Like, we are stronger, but we have Slash. So yeah, we're almost one-shotting that. We're taking a lot of damage. I mean, that's just a reality. Like, we're gonna be taking damage a lot. And okay, I mean, we almost lost, but we made it. And unfortunately, we didn't level up. It is what it is. I think we just go, since this is Pokemon Yellow, I think we just go to Silph. I'm pretty sure I forgot to buy an extra fresh water, so I gotta go buy that real quick. And I guess while I'm doing that, in Pokemon Yellow, rival number 5 and even rival number 6 is just weaker than they are in other games. Rival number 5 specifically, it incentivizes you to do Silph first during this part of the game after you have 4 badges, rather than go fight Koga, because Koga's more annoying and has increased levels. So that's the reasoning. I'm gonna heal here just in case I get a little ballsy, a little Meowsy, if you will, and I want to fight Sabrina after. I'm not going to do any training. What I'm hoping for, this is probably a mistake, isn't it? I'm going to go to the 10th floor and hope you know what? Let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling real quick. I hope this Machoke doesn't low kick me. This is going to hurt. Leer. Okay, there we go. Leer. I was hoping it would see a low kick right here. But now, guys, we get Nasty Plot, and unfortunately, I do have to get rid of Slash, because I absolutely need Dig for Agatha, which is the one spot where something like Persian really struggled. So I need Dig. I think Thunderbolt and Bubble Beam have some use still going on here. It kind of hurts, but we have too many moves right now. And if you're thinking, oh, Slash is so good, that sucks that you had to get rid of it. Not really, because I mean, we can just Nasty Plot once or twice and do more damage than Slash ever thought about doing. That's the way I'm thinking about it now. Obviously, I don't have any numbers. I don't know anything about Meowsy, like in terms of optimization or like what the ranges look like, but I would assume that's the case. I definitely need to take Nasty Plot off of the top spot. I don't know why I'm keeping it there, because I'll be like tempted just to use it. And you always want your most used move. If you're about to go through a stretch of the game, it's not, I'm trying to cut the store. You want your most used move, especially like if you have a stretch of a game where you're going to be using this or that a lot. That's what you want to do. So I'm going to try no extra training here. And I'm just going to go straight into the rival. And I'm going to just reorganize my moves real quick. I'll put Dig third because we probably won't use it. How hard can he hit? Ooh, Poison Sting. Me like you. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh. Yikes. Okay. That's what we're dealing with. I didn't know. So, you know, what do you do? Not much you can do, I guess. You want to be able to get off 2 Nasty Plots. Is that a thing? Why is he's continually going for poison sting into the slash? If he went for double poison sting, we probably just win. Poison sting, is it gonna be straight into a slash? If so, should I go ahead and start trying to go for bubble beam? Yeah, it seems like for whatever reason, the AI is just going for a poison sting into a slash. And it looks like one nasty plot bubble beam isn't gonna be enough. But I am curious though, because I know a pretty good bit about Gen 1 AI, and that's not like a modification. Turn 1 slash, so we can't even survive a slash at full health. So this is gonna come down to like luck, I guess. Being a normal top just means that we're probably just gonna have to get lucky on 2 turns in a row. Swift, okay, that's better. Swift into a miss sand attack. So I think now we could probably do it. We're +4. Yeah, we can get the 1 shot, and we got Thunderbolt here. We got a decent amount of health. Now, at this point, now that our special's like more than double our attack, double bubble beam probably does more damage than a dig at this point. Oh, they didn't do anything. Completely false. I did crit there though. We got Kadabra. I'm critting a lot. I don't know why. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm not poisoned. I should be fine. I could just bubble beam here. You know, you need some luck there. You could probably get a few levels, and like, if you could survive the slash. I wanted to grab the Lapras just because no one ever grabs the Lapras in yellow. There's no reason to. That would be an interesting fight to look at. Just look at the numbers, because I'm just curious. I'm gonna just set up because I'm low. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I guess we'll set up all the way. We're at full health, and I just wanted to sweep because I didn't want to use a potion right now. So I guess this is how we're gonna do it. So you can see the new playstyle, I guess you would say, with Meowsy. Basically, you just find you a spot, hope that you can set up 3 nasty plots, and then just go to town, I guess. Like, that's the only way. Double kick, man. He used a guard spec. It's the Persian. I want to go for a second nasty plot. Okay, okay. And then we got a Nido Queen. Okay, no. So this is a fight that I did not think was going to be this bad. Look at me getting soloed with 2 things. I guess I'm going to have to go grind. I guess what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just hit the high spots in Silph. Fight some trainers. Not really much else I can do. Because if I'm having trouble here, just imagine what's going to happen later is what I'm trying to say here. I do have all my candies still. All things considered, I really haven't grinded too much. So let me just take care of that. Okay, well, I completely lied. I kept kind of like banging my head against this one. And through the power of guard spec, I was able just to get past. Probably not in my best interest, but we made it through. We'll see. I still got all my candies, and hopefully we'll be fine. 95 speed with no slash. I don't necessarily feel good about Sabrina right now. So I guess we will just go and we'll just fight Koga. How about that? I think if you were routing this one, I do think maybe get rid of Bubble Beam and keep Slash a little while longer, because it would really help on like times like this, just to make things a little bit faster. There's also there was times inside of Silph where it would have been pretty helpful too. There's been lots of precedents for other runs where like a move that you're not going to take into late game can still save you time in the mid game, and just kind of banging your head against it's okay. I mean, as long as it's a 2-shot, I can't lose sight that we're playing Meowsy and it's just not that good. So I mean, our crit rates are coming through a lot during this one. We are out of super potions. I might have to do an emergency stop inside of Cinnabar to buy some hyper potions. Let's see how this one goes. Sleep powder is at play. I'm gonna see if I can just, okay, we got toxic, but we're set up. This is as strong as we could possibly be. So now we got access to play rough. Play rough is gonna be very useful. So let me talk about play rough for a minute. I'll let the time, this is a blind run, I don't care about the timer. Play rough's a fairy move. Fairy would be special in Gen 1. I don't think there's much debate for that. It would be pretty helpful against Lance, and that's about it. Now the question comes here. I think Bubble Beam would be useful on Blaine. It's going to be useful on Giovanni, and it's going to be useful on things like the Sand Slashes we're going to face. I guess you could use it on Brock's Onyx and stuff like that. I think that Bubble Beam probably has more use. And if you think about it, I could just mimic Ice Beam on Lance and kind of just negate anything that I would even need it for. So I don't think I'm going to learn Play Rough. Which is funny because I thought I was going to learn it like I had my final set in mind. But I think we just need to dig for Agatha. There's no question about that. Bubble Beam, just kind of helpful right now for the next few fights. I think learning a move for Lance specifically and then just being weaker throughout is just not the move to do. So I guess we're going to abandon it. Hopefully we're set up. Like I said earlier, +6. That's as good as we can be unless we level up. We don't outspeed here. Okay, Venomoth crit. And now we're just kind of in the same position. I was able to set up again. We're not going to learn Play Rough. I crit again. That's okay. We have a high special. Think about how high our special is and look at relative to our other stats. We got a special drop there. I'm confused. Oh, double team on the Venomoth. That's what it is. 2 double teams on the Venomoth. I was missing and I was just wondering why. Like, was I getting that unlucky? There's Koga. Not too bad. Like I said, if we can find a spot to set up on, I don't think things will be that bad. I do think... I think that our speed... Well, I don't know anymore. I don't really know the speeds in Pokemon Yellow right now because I just don't have to know that very often. It's been a while since I've had to know Alakazam's speed. I want to say it's like 115, but maybe that's red version. I think we can just dig past this. No, we can't even beat that with a dig. Uh-oh. Nasty Plot. We got Kinesis. Double Kinesis. This one's probably over. If I'm being honest. 3 Kinesis, 40%, less than a coin flip. I mean, it kind of is what it is. The thing about Abra though is it always uses Flash. So, oh, it missed. Okay. I think 1 Nasty Plot with the badge boost. You know what? I'm going to consider this a lesson learned. I'm going to dig out and we're just going to go to Blaine. We'll come back when we're a little bit stronger, when we can just reliably, easily just one-shot that Abra. Things will get a lot easier for us. So let's just go down to here. It's funny because we just took a brisk swim down to Cinnabar and I forgot to even mention it. When I'm editing, of course I remember that kind of stuff, but you know, for now I just kind of forgot. Maybe I should think about returning for vitamins, but that is just something you never do in a run. Level 46, so I'm low enough to even to get encounters in here, which is crazy for a Pokemon that I felt like was kind of bad, you know? Normally you're in the slow leveling group and you're kind of just crushing the game, but you do got to remember there's this level 46 Raticate. Leave me alone. No means no. Stop harassing me. We got a ton of rare candies. I think we're almost at the point, to me personally, this is like the point to where like I would love just to make it through the game, you know, and just kind of see if you can make it through, see if you could save some candies. But I don't think Meowsy's a Pokemon that would ever want to save candies, because if you think about it, I grinded on Cycling Road. Like if I was gonna save, quote unquote, save candies, I would just use them and just cut out that grinding, right? But I'm almost at the point to where I could probably use candy. The Tombstoner brother right there. I'm not even gonna edit it in, but you already know. TM28, we don't know. We don't know if that's the thing, but let's hop into Blaine. Maybe he'll be easier. Ninetales is, there's no good AI here. So if I could just like, I knew he crit. The thing is though, like you're sitting here and you're wondering, you're like, okay, I got my third nasty plot, which means I'm very specially tanky. So I'm specially tanky, and that means that even a flamethrower wouldn't hurt that bad. But you watch and you see the crit animation and you're just like, okay. So this one's probably not gonna happen. Even with +6 on our special, a Bubble Beam just did not do the job. We're probably gonna have to get lucky. There's probably some more stuff I could do. There's not much training I can do, because I guess we could do this whole area. Man, okay. The late game is not as clean as I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like, nasty plot, we got the moves, we're good. That flamethrower still hurts so bad. Yeah, 2 quick attacks and a flamethrower, that's all it takes. At this point, I'm gonna just grind the trainers out and see if maybe like another level or 2 helps. It looks like maybe we'd probably have to at least match Blaine's level, have to be like level 48 or something like that. I probably still will try to save candies if at all possible. So we'll just grind through these and see where we're at. I can still go, I can backtrack to the mansion. Not something you really want to do. I hate the idea of that actually, but you learn a little bit more through grinding and if you could save candies. But I think that we would just use candies here if I need to. So we'll see where this gets us after doing, I don't know, I think there's 5 more battles after this. And I'm gonna do something here that I don't think I've ever done before. I don't think I've done this. This is where you do like the missing number glitch. Can I even get encounters here without the glitch? Anyway, if I just go out a little bit, level 30 tentacles, and I could just like oh man, the Thunderbolt doesn't even one-shot that. I'm about 1800 away from level 47. That's the whole point here. Level 10's not really gonna cut it, brother. I think the fact that I have to set up a nasty plot to guarantee a one-shot on a wild, like level 30 something tentacle or tentacool, kind of all you need to know. I knew the stats were low going into this one, but this is kind of like my point to where I'm just like, I thought we would start to really come into our own at this point, and it's just not true. And it's like, I don't know, this Pokemon's not very good. It makes up for it in cuteness, but you know, not great. I think anytime you're to the right of Cinnabar, hoping to find a few tentacles to level up, you probably went wrong somewhere. This should hit us to level 47. And at this point, we already got 10 candies. I'm just gonna use one to save myself a little bit more grinding. Now, God help us all if we have to do more grinding after this, but I think that we saw the damage that Bubble Beam did with 3 nasty plots. I think hitting 2 extra damage rounding thresholds should take care of that. So let's find out. We might need a little bit of luck to get the setup, but I'm fine with a little bit of luck. When we're at 39 resets, who cares how high it goes? The crit! I think that frustrates me the most, like when you're sitting here trying to test stuff out and it's just like a Pokemon just keeps like critting or doing something of that nature. No, we still can't one-shot, but we're progressing in the fight. Oh, I can't one-shot that either. I think we already know. Yeah. It was an okay try. I guess what this is going to come down to is just some luck. You can see even the quick attack does a lot. So now I'm set up. I do have a tail whip on me, but as long as I don't take like a disastrous hurt myself and then hit to like that, like the crit, it's infuriating. It honestly, it pisses me off. Things can go south so fast. Like even just like the most simple thing, quick attack. Quick attack into me hurting myself. Now all of a sudden, and then we crit, but we did. Why does the quick attack do 300% of my health? It doesn't make any sense. In my opinion, this is about as strong as Pokemon really get. Blaine's a lot more improved. Oh my god, I can't even get through a sentence. Nasty plot, confuse ray. Please, let me ignore the confuse ray. See, I have to set up again and probably hit 2 bubble beams, and I crit. And that's like not a good thing. Like when you have this much increased special, you don't want to crit because now like there's no way. Okay, I guess that's a range. I hit the range. And I crit again. This is infuriating. I don't know if I should use all my candies or not. Because a lot of times you can bite yourself in the foot doing that. I also don't want to grind. I have no intention of grinding anymore. Okay, if I can snap out of confusion. Tail Whip's pretty good. This is about as good of an attempt as I've gotten so far. I don't think I could survive a takedown. Okay, there we go. Fire Blast, I think we could have survived with our +6 special, but it missed. So, great, I guess. That means we have Sabrina's badge left. We are significantly higher level. I think we can reliably outspeed the Abra. I would have stayed there earlier if I could have just one-shot the Abra every time with Dig, but I just could not. It's kind of sad if you think about it. Abra's like one of the most frail Pokemon there is. The fact that we couldn't one-shot it says a lot, but hopefully now we can. And we could try to set up a little bit on the Kadabra. I got a crit, so I don't know if it works. Set up. Kinesis. X defend. Okay, buddy. And he crit. It's like, look, it's almost like the game has said, oh, you're going to try to set up to make this Pokemon not be bad. I'm just going to crit every single time. It's, honestly, this is why you take breaks from the game. This is why you get burnt out on playing games, because sometimes it's like, okay, I understand bad RNG, I understand bad luck, but when something happens seemingly like 50% of the time, it just feels like the game's messing with you. And at a certain point, you're just like, is there a better use of my time than just playing Meowsy in Pokemon Yellow? I don't know. All right, moment of truth. Can I X defend? It missed the flash, thankfully. Now look, one Kinesis, I'm okay with. And now we're gonna see no Kinesis. Oh, we got a little parting Kinesis on the way out. Okay, so basically a crit was the only way I die there. Not that bad. I mean, that one's pretty textbook. I do worry about Giovanni though. The Nidos have double kick. Not the move you would think you would need to worry about, but we've already seen that it's pretty bad. I think we just go ahead and train in here. I'm scared, guys. That's all there is to it. Like, I'm scared of Giovanni. And I'm scared that he survived by a sliver of health. The story of this playthrough. I'm scared that... Cool. That's what I was saying, why I'm scared. There you go. A random trainer in Giovanni's gym can just... Look at that damage. I'm paralyzed. I'm at the mercy. I'm on my knees begging. 2 resets on this guy. Has anybody in their entire life had 2 resets? And I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Like, I'm done. I don't care anymore. Tackle. God, that tackle. That's the most damage I've ever seen tackle do in my entire life. Oh, I can't even leave this way. Cool. Look at me. The spin of shame. I guess I gotta leave now. I don't want to use a full restore. And now that I'm thinking about it, there's 3 fighting trainers in here. Like this guy. What's gonna happen to me when I get low kicked in the face by my choke? I don't want to find out. Oh my god, that was just a karate chop. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Because it's like, if you look at the damage, it's like Nasty Plot could do pretty good. Well, I mean, we get past it this time, but without setup and without any room to set up, this Pokemon is a Pokemon that would probably have to go to like level 100. So I'm so worried right now. I'm very, very worried right now. Oh my god, that low kick tells you everything you need to know. I'm worried that we could end up like, you know, scraping by and we make it to, I don't know, a tough fight. We make it to a fight with physical damage. Let's just say Bruno gets good AI all of a sudden. And we're just like, oh no, like we need to be like level 75 to even be able to survive this. I'm worried that's gonna happen. I guess worst case scenario is that we could blackout grind on the Elite Four. Not really something that you want to do. Now, if I know one thing in the world, I know Bubble Beam will one-shot a Rhyhorn no matter what. So at least we got that going for us. I'm going to make the executive decision. I'm going to use every rare candy I got right now. I got 2 more little battles to do as well. And I think, hopefully, at this level, we can maybe just find a little pocket to set up Nasty Plot on a few fights and be okay. I'm going to believe double X attack. Does anybody want to take a double X attack to low kick from something? Not me. But I'm going to just hope that this level will allow us to scoot on by the rest of the game. It's a significant level increase. I just don't want to grind a lot more. And we have like Nasty Plot and stuff too, so it would just... Okay, I feel good that that double kick didn't do that much. And this Nidoking's kind of like a precursor to the other Nidos we're about to fight. Easy one-shot. We outspeed Dugtrio. Just for the sake of science, I am going to use Bubble Beam immediately. But I think we know. Oh, it used Fissure. Okay. I'm going to Nasty Plot against Big Brother, Mommy Persian here. Screech into a Slash. Oh man, that Slash. So we're at +6. What are the odds that we can just sweep through the rest of the fight? At 13 HP. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I believed in Meowsy the whole time. If you didn't, shame on you. Shame on yourself for not believing in Meowsy. So we get hit hard, but we're almost at like the turning point to where like if we have the right moves, we can sweep. If we can just find that right spot, get through that one tough Pokemon, or find that right spot. ×3 setup, and we're good. We also have 2 more rare candies. I can go, if I have to, I can go to the power plant. We got the Victory Road candy. So this is probably a no-brainer. Hope for Poison Stings, no Slash. Here's the game plan, I guess. We get low. Oh no, we don't have an answer for Execute. Okay, we're set up, so it doesn't matter. But there's an Alakazam on the team. Oh, Kadabra. It's only Kadabra. I forgot. He doesn't have an Alakazam yet in Pokemon Yellow. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. I think we're fine. I think we just say, hey, maybe just for a little bit of insurance, we pick up that Victory Road rare candy. And then we don't fight anything. We go straight through. Go into the Elite Four. And we got Thunderbolt for Lorelei. I mean, anything for Bruno, really, if you're at least semi-competent, and with nasty plot, we are. Agatha, we got Dig. How much damage it does, that's up in the air. And then we can mimic Ice Beam on Lance. We got Thunderbolt for Gyarados. And on the champion fight, that's probably, you know, there's probably some problems that are going to come up there, but what am I doing? Yeah, there's probably, I forgot to use a repel. You know what, just for my trouble, get out of here. So I'm pretty set in my ways here. I'm very confident in that strategy. I'm sure there is a problematic Pokemon that that's not even on my radar right now. That could just give me trouble. But at this point, I mean, we're over 4 hours of game time, which is a blind run. We're at 51 resets. Something's got to give, and Meowsy has to be pretty good at something. So you at least want to give it the chance to say, hey, at level 62 or whatever, can you go through the entire Elite Four? And just kind of run the table here, and that's what I'm hoping. All right, Lorelei. Turn 1 rest, turn 2 rest. I've sat here for like 15 seconds just thinking how much damage that Aurora Beam just did to me. Now, am I good to go on the sweep? Probably not, because I don't think I'll be able to take out the Jinx. I don't know why I went for... Who cares? Alright, takedown hurts. It does... Okay. Not the best in the world, but I mean, we're way better than we are to the first attempt when we got crit. I guess Thunderbolt's our best answer for the Jinx, and it's not good enough, but Double Slap is nothing. Is 373 special enough for the Lapras? It is. Okay. That fight goes about kind of how you would expect. For Bruno, I guess Machamp submission. You know that the Hitmonchan has Double Team, I think now. So I'm not going to play any games. I'm just going to fully set up and just kind of let the natural order of things take over, you know? It's Bruno. Nothing could happen. We've already won this battle. We could probably skip ahead right now. Nothing's going to happen. Okay, yeah, we can one-shot. So Agatha... Why did I use a max repel? Anyway, so Agatha... We do have Dig. But we don't have great special. The first Gengar in Yellow doesn't have Hypnosis. I could probably, in all honesty, I could probably just set up. Right, and then we set up, we got the switch. Just for the sake of science. How much does the Dig do? I guess we'll never know. God, being confused. But we crit, so we don't know how much it does. We crit, so we don't know how much it does. At this point, I'm going to assume that a regular Dig would not one-shot, so I'm just going to... I crit. Okay, whatever, we win. I don't care. So now's the time that we have to get rid of a move, and I think the clear and obvious choice is Dig. We go ahead and just get rid of Dig for Mimic. Now, sure, we're going to have to use resisted moves on the Dragonairs. I think we take a risk here and we set up once. Okay, we got a Leer, set up twice. I'm going to roll the dice and set up all the way. That was my bad. Okay, Gyarados. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes. I think we just take the risk. Like, whatever. This is the same as the last time. Okay. So, our defense lowered by 2. I don't love it. And I don't think a resisted Thunderbolt, even fully set up, will one-shot here. No. And we're paralyzed. It's gonna make things probably impossible. At this point, it's probably impossible. Unless... Yeah, even the wing attack one-shots us with -2 defense. So with no realistic way to one-shot... Okay, this one might be a problematic fight. The reason I wouldn't want to set up on the second Dragonair here... Oh my god. It didn't go for Thunder Wave, but it still hit the paralysis on Thunderbolt. That is not very lucky. Honestly, I don't know what to do. This might be the kind of fight that would require you to be significantly higher level. There's a critical hit, Hydro Pump. Thank you, Gyarados. But this might be the fight that just forces you to level up a lot. And who knows how bad the champion fight's even going to be at this point. I would love to get +2. And then just hope that I can maybe squeak by. Yeah, with a 2-shot. And at this point, I think that I could mimic Ice Beam. One more nasty plot. Now I outspeed the crit. Everything is critting. Why? We got a blueprint, boys and girls. The 3 girls out there that watch. Yikes! The crits! If I get crit one more time, I'm in the video. Not even a crit, just 1 stage lowered defense, it can take me out. So hopefully you guys can see the mindset I'm coming from here. Gyarados does damage, but as long as we're alive, I don't care about damage. Like, whatever, it is what it is. I just don't want to be paralyzed later. That's a death sentence. So like, we're paralyzed, I'll play it out just so you can see it again. It doesn't matter, we just got Hyper Beam. Cool, 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 cool. I'll go ahead and I'll say it now. Meowsy is the kind of Pokemon that you just kind of like, oh cool, you keep at home and you just coddle it and never let it see the outside world because it's cute and precious and vulnerable. You're not meant to be fighting Gyarados as that critical hits you every single time. I think I probably accidentally did an unintentional buff in the yellow code. I'm being sarcastic here, but it feels like I upped the crit chance for everybody. Alright, +4, we got a lot of health left. Just don't paralyze me, turn 1. Why is the critical hits? What's going on? I'm losing my mind. Alright, take on the Gyarados. We're set up. No Thunder Wave. I mean, we're alive, you know? We're alive. Okay. Alright, I think I'm on my best attempt yet. I accidentally bubble beamed. Please don't let that cost me. Drop my speed. Guys, the bubble beam, the extra bubble beam that I gave it, dropped my speed. You know what that means? It means that I no longer outspeed the Aerodactyl, which means that he's basically gonna beat me no matter what. Oh, I feel so defeated right now. It's one thing to lose on like a bullshit crit or something like that, multiple times by the way, but it's another thing to like lose because you just fat fingered a move on accident. That feels the worst. No Hyper Beam. Pancake! Are you okay, Pancake? We go as long as it takes. I don't have triple digit resets set up on this. So if we get the triple digit resets, it's just gonna look awful. Okay. Not okay. I don't know why I'm saying okay. Like I've just thought like I'm cooking up something fresh here that we're about to come out on top. God, that rap did 1800 damage to me. I am getting frustrated. Do you guys know what would be really good right now? Play rough. Play rough. I'm gonna reset. Fuck you. Okay. We have the absolute best attempt we've had so far. Okay, that does some damage, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Ice Beam, sweet. We're set up +6, and I outspeed the Aerodactyl. Please let this nightmare landscape, hellish landscape be over with. Yes, okay. So now, all we gotta do, it's very simple. All we gotta do is hope that the champion fight isn't impossibly hard and Earthquake doesn't immediately one-shot me. How about that? Fury Swap's doing that much damage. I'm kind of scared. With one setup, I can't one-shot, and the slash is easily gonna crit. Guaranteed crit, so I'm not mad about that crit. It does look like I will need 2 nasty plots just on the sand slash to be able to set up. Probably would love to take Mimic. Or not take Mimic, take Earthquake. Alright, so slash is just a one-shot. I probably skipped over this in the footage because I stopped talking while I did it, but I did go pick up the rare candy in the power plant. Ah, so not a direct one shot. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking right now. Hang on. I got a couple of rare candies is my whole point. There's no chance here, is there? What if I mimicked recover? And then use recover. He missed Kinesis twice. I crit. Am I cooking or not? Okay, I need to be safe here. I need to be safe. Avoided that. It is gonna take... Please don't full restore. I think I recover here. I need to be able to comfortably look the... Okay, he's not gonna do that every time. Am I making a mistake here? Full restore, you son of a... Oh, buddy. And I got hit with the hypnosis. Please, Meowsy, wake up. Please wake. Okay. Gosh, I need to be able to outlast the allegations here. I need to be able to full health. Please. I would love to use one more recover. Do you think I can use one recover? Leech Seed. Why did you wait so long to use Leech Seed? That probably would have helped you out earlier, bud. Not enough. Swift I can take. Oh man, that did a lot of damage. Okay. We're +6. Okay, okay. Hang on, wait. Let me cook. We're cooking here. Bubble Beam, please. Oh! Please be a range. Please be a range. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 There were so many yes and no's at the end. Oh man. Okay. We did it. Now I'm gonna probably let like an actual edited outro take over in a second. Future Matt, we're back here, and wow, the champion battle, it was something. It was very interesting, so much back and forth drama there, but let's be real, the numbers don't lie. Meowsy was not very good. It struggled a lot, it had a ton of problems, and I have no desire to run this Pokemon again. Now, if you want to see more baby or beta Pokemon in the future, please let me know, and if you actually made it this far in this really long video, you were definitely a real one this time. Huge shout out to my channel members, Patreons, your support means a lot. Now, I'm going to take a break. I've been doing the Mew race. I recorded this one. I recorded the Volcarona one during the race too. So I deserve a break, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.